Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? 89 Cavs back. We got Steve. We got Justin. What's up, dudes?
What's
You
going
know, man.
on?
Yeah, we just chilling.
Is that an N64 hat?
It is an N64 hat. You know
That's
what's
fire.
crazy though? Thank you. I just found out Joel Embiid selling his crib. Not that far, also it's not that far from me.
Oh, is Joel Embiid out of Philadelphia? Is that what we're saying?
Shit, maybe it's either that or he wants more room for his kids or something. But it's a
That
nice,
probably,
nice spot though. Nice spot.
yeah, I was gonna say that probably makes more sense than him out of Philadelphia.
It's right next to my favorite movie theater in Philly. So hopefully, Joel Embiid is a man of great films.
There we go. Justin, what's going on with you, man?
Hey man, we just out here chilling, taking it easy in the new year.
Yeah, taking it easy.
Not at all, man.
No.
I'm pretty stressed out. No.
All right, let's get going. We got a lot to do today. We got a lot to do. I have not been balling at all, but based on our text messages, I think Steve's got a story.
So I was balling with a couple. I would say they look like maybe 35 to 40-year-old dudes, and I just want to emphasize on this: they were all different ethnicities.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only Lord knows if they picked me because they thought I was 30 to 35. Only God knows. But we're playing. Ball movement is immaculate. We're busting these kids' ass. We're having a good time. We're laughing. Nobody's talking shit. I'm like, yo, this is like the first time everything is civil. Everyone's having a good time. I think we might have won like 5 or 6 matches straight.
Wow.
And then there was like these tall kids that just busted their ass. And then we were like, all right, there's like a whole bunch of people waiting. So it's like, we're probably not going to get back on because we got to wait for like 4 or 5 matches. So one of the older dudes is like, yo, do you want to go to a bar? And I'm like, hey, man, I'm usually like not outside. I connected with these older dudes. We go to a bar, bro. First of all, the bar look a little suspect. It's like a whole bunch of dudes that look like Paul Giamatti. And I'm like, all right.
That's
It's kind of wild. You know what I mean? We sit down, right? Dude gives like one of the strongest daps to the bartender and then pops out like a badge, cop badge. Just boom. Dude's like, oh yeah, Jack and Coke. Other dudes on my team, swear to God, badge. Boom. Whatever cocktail. And they're looking at me and I'm like, oh, so you guys are like, oh. And they're like, yeah. You're not gonna get a drink, it's on us. And I'm like, sure, duh. I got 1 tequila soda and I got out that motherfucker quick.
Nah.
My girl needs me to watch the cat and she's not there right now. So, bro, I never ran from a bar so quick in my life.
You're gonna be a regular. You're gonna be a regular at the 5-0 now.
Hell no, Playboy. Never.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I mean, I'm in Philly working with the feds.
Yeah, that's a great reveal. That is a pilot right there. This is how he gets drafted into law enforcement.
Yeah, I guess I never considered. Could McNulty hoop?
Yeah.
No. They can't.
Justin, have you played at all?
No, man, I haven't played. I'm transitioning to the point in my life of, hey, my knee is hurt for a real long time. I don't know if is jumping good.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome, man. No, it's not. The answer is no. It's the only time in your life you're gonna need to do that. Like, there's no.
My knee was hurt, and now my ankle started hurting, and my hip, and it's all on the same side. And I'm just like, maybe let's chill. But your boy's out here doing yoga, so
let's go.
There you go. Dude, welcome to middle age, baby. You're here. You're here. You got to pick and choose your battles. Do you want to still pursue comedy, or do you want to be a good pickup basketball player? You can't do both anymore.
Hey, man, I am excited to transition into only set shots or extreme amount of pump fakes around the rim.
Yeah, I don't allow defenders. You know, like I don't want it. I'm taking shots alone. Speaking of people who are getting shots up now, though, Immanuel Quickley to the Toronto Raptors. He's been freed by Tibbs. We've already had Darko. I don't know if you guys saw this. The Toronto coach, he got off to a slow start in his second game. In the first quarter, he got pulled like pretty early. And Darko was like, "Hey man, just like laugh a little bit, smile, have a good time, have just like enjoy basketball." And you know that's the first time that man ever heard that. I can't. I don't think he was like smile more.
That's crazy. He got told that by a Serbian man. Famously even killed people.
Oh man. Hey.
Yeah, what was your Steve? I know you're kind of like the resident Knicks fan, right? So what was your take on that?
I love Quickly. I'm very sad to see him go. I think Quickly is a solid player off the bench. I think even if as a starter, he was like Liddy. But I think RJ Barrett, he just wasn't that consistent to me. So I'm not really scared to see RJ Barrett go. But if I'm going to be real, OG got the defense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got the defense and then you can make open three, that might help us out big time. More than anything RJ could have done. But Quickly, man, losing Quickly and our bench isn't really that crazy. We got a dude that looked like he worked at T-Mobile off the bench. It's not correct. So I'm hoping the Knicks get another trade and we get something, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm here for OG.
I was thinking about OG, like who are the other defenders in the league? Like, I think OG's considered like one of the best, like you can put him on anybody. And I was who? Caruso. Okay, Caruso's one. But I was just trying to think. I feel like there's not a lot of these guys, and for the Knicks to add somebody like that is pretty big.
That's true, though. It's like Caruso, I guess Jimmy when he want to play, but Jimmy can't really shoot like that.
I mean, are we talking like, because like, are we talking bigs or are we talking perimeter?
Like wings, just like, because I think OG could defend Tatum or he could defend SGA. Like, you know?
I guess we got to talk about Derek White.
Oh, let's go, baby. Although I used SGA as the example, and SGA cooked Derek White this week, like hard, cooked him hard.
But, hey man, SGA is SGA. He's top five hardest dudes to guard right now.
Yeah, he's at the height of his powers. Look, even the best defensive stopper has like a nice 50 ball put on him.
Sure.
I was thinking on OKC Dort, like Lou Dort. I think he's someone you could throw on anybody. But who
is Jalen a stopper or is he a good defender? Williams or J-Will, whichever. I forget.
Yeah. Most. I think you could put him like he could guard like the 1 through 4.
Yeah, the other Jalen I was thinking about was McDaniels on the Timberwolves. Like I feel like you could throw him. Oh, not Jaden. Is that Jaden or Jalen? Whoever's the one on the Timberwolves. But yeah. Anyways, it got me thinking. Like it's like, man, that is like a nice piece that they added. Justin? What about you? When you like saw that go down, what were your thoughts?
I was surprised. I didn't. This, he'd be in trade rumors, but I didn't think he would be OG. Not quickly, but would be the first trade piece to fall. I think it makes sense for both teams, right? It's one of those, like, we don't know trades in the moment, but when you see it, like, oh, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. RJ was never going to be, like, the Knicks weren't going to do much with RJ. He just kind of is what he was, a third scorer maybe. And then, like, quickly just not a Tibbs guy, not in the rotation. They have Brunson, so they don't really have guard minutes for him. He gets to go to the Raptors, start. OG gets to get ready to play 40 minutes a game as a defensive stopper for Tibbs. But I think honestly like that. I'm actually sad Mitch Rob is out because I want to see that defense with OG and with Mitch Robinson, and especially with Jalen Brunson as a small. Like we talked about the small guards thing. If small guard is your best player, get some perimeter defenders around.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why, like, I know, man, New York, I was so stunned by the reaction in New York. Like, people, it was like that the Yankees traded Derek Jeter with Emmanuel quickly leaving. They're like, how could you get rid of IQ? And I was like, wow, he's playing like 19 minutes a game. I think you can get, like, I know he is nice, but like, what are you going to play him with Brunson? Like you can't, because then it's it's like a me and Steve backcourt. You can't have that. You need and so to me, I was just like, yeah, of course you do this. And now, I mean, IQ must be thrilled. He must just be like, oh, I can play basketball regularly now. Like that's gonna be nice.
The Raptors rebuild might be fire. Like depending on who they could get for Siakam, because I've seen crazy shit for him.
Yeah.
But like to surround it around Scotty, and you got RJ and you got IQ, that seems pretty fun.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I would say RJ, the big winner of this trade. He doesn't have. He gets to get out of the bright lights in New York and go back to his home country of the Raptors, and he could just be fine. He could be the same RJ, and they're gonna love him. He's a native Canadian. He's on the team. He's gonna do his little thing. They're not expected to win.
No, he's gonna be lefty Wiggins. Lefty Wiggins. He's gonna have like a year. Everyone's gonna get excited about, and then he'll just disappear for 4 months, and then go back to. It's like he got space jammed. Like he got power for a little bit, and they took it right away from him, and now Kuminga has taken his power. I wonder too, right? So the Raptors have won. They beat was it Cleveland, and then who did they beat? In Memphis, right? So they've won their first 2 games since the trade. I wonder if they rip off like 5 in a row. Was all of a sudden they're like, what if we just keep Siakam?
But the thing is, he doesn't want to sign the extension, or is that just a rumor?
No. So Siakam said he wanted. He's like, hey, you can trade for me, but I'm probably not going to sign an extension. I think he wants to stay in Toronto. That's the thing. Like he wants to stay there.
Then it's lit. Then it's super lit.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I guess we'll see how they do, but it was kind of a fun trade. It felt like everybody was happy. I guess like everybody won. Knicks get OG, they get a little bit better. Toronto gets like Quickly, who's just super fun, and then they got to deal with RJ now. They got to deal with like 25 points one night, 6 points the next.
Oh man.
I wonder what like the next big one that falls, because I thought it was going to be Siakam for like maybe that's the next piece, but. I don't know. Is there anybody else that you're like waiting to get? I don't know. Steve, you mentioned that the Knicks need to make like one more move. Is there anybody that you think they go after?
See, I'm not like I don't know all the numbers and all the salary cap shit like you do. But what I am interested in, and I'm really, really interested in, is where Zach LaVine lands, because I feel like they kind of threw it in the air and everyone was like, "You're asking for a lot."
Yeah.
And just didn't want to do any trades. And now he's kind of like stomping his feet in Chicago, like, well, I need to leave. So it's like now Chicago's in a position where it's like, you're going to either get a bag of Skittles for this dude, or like, you're just going to have to live with him and the fact that Lonzo's never going to play basketball again.
Right.
Yeah. And the Bulls have been like winning since LaVine has stopped playing. Like, they're not like 12-0, but they're 500, which is about 500 better than they were when he was playing.
Yeah. There's something to be said of bad vibes guy. And if you don't have bad vibes guy isn't playing, you got Kobe White, who is a smiley motherfucker, just out there putting up 25 a night. And you're like, oh man, basketball's good. I'm having fun.
The vibes are so good that Andre Drummond slipped into the starting lineup for a hot minute, and Drummond's just putting up like UConn Drummond numbers.
He had a 2020 game, and then people was like, wait a minute.
Like immediately. It was like immediately put up a 2020. Oh man.
Andre Drummond secretly, or like I guess people don't realize it, top 5 rebounder of all time.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, how old do you think Andre Drummond is?
32.
Nah, he's 29, right?
Yeah, I think. Let me double check. It's either 29 or 30. He is 30. He turned 30 in August, so he is 30. Just turned 30.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I know.
He's been around forever.
Wow.
Yeah. He's got old face too. Like and I don't even mean that like disrespectfully. I just mean like he looked like he came out of the womb making decisions.
You said you got the DeAndre.
Yeah, he was just driving at age 4.
I kind of want to see where he lands. Like I've seen Sacramento, I've seen LA, I've even seen crazy shit like Miami. So it's like
LaVine.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really know like what the Lakers are gonna do with him, but like Lakers are trying to get everybody, and I think that shit is insane, bro.
Ooh, are you
without giving up Hillbilly Kobe? How the fuck are you gonna get everybody without giving up Austin, man?
Speaking like, who do you? I know this ain't on the agenda, but who you think is leaking all that?
All
these Darvin Ham stories that's popped up in the last 36 hours.
Yeah, man. I was waiting for stuff like spam to start trending, expired ham. Like I thought there was a scam. Like I thought there was a lot of things you could do with Darvin Ham that hasn't been done yet. Dude, I mean, it's LeBron, right? I mean,
LeBron wants that man out of the state of California. I swear.
It is so funny too because it takes no time. It takes literally no. They were like pretty hot the end of last year. They go to the Western Conference Finals. They've got no shooting. They're running out. Cam Reddish, who has been on 48 teams in his 7-year career, even Tom Thibodeau was like, nah, no, I can't have you. And they're like, Cam, what if you play 30 minutes a game and start for us? Like, yeah, you're gonna be pretty bad. That's what we're doing. It's gonna be pretty bad. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do. So maybe it is LaVine. Maybe LaVine, they go get him. I don't know. But you're right.
I'm also curious where my man Jordan Clarkson goes out, big 00. I've seen Miami, which would be sick. I see Denver, which would be scary. So those are the two dudes I'm watching. Big fan of 00.
I love the idea of Clarkson going to the Knicks too. I feel like that's somebody. Just have him come off the bench and just light it up. He makes sense for the Sixers too. I mean, like you send Clarkson to any of those East teams. I was listening to the Athletic NBA show too. Maybe this will be a good transition. They were talking about two potential trade guys as they refer to them as Bogdanovich, Bogdanovich in Atlanta and Bogdanovich in Detroit. And maybe those two guys being on the move. I think Bogdan in New York would also be like, I think he'd crush in New York because he seems like he's got New York energy in him. But Boyan, yeah, let's get a drop in. Let's get a drop in. Let's talk some big dub Detroit basketball. Really is a banger.
That's right. That's right. Your Detroit Pistons 1-0 on LeBron's 39th birthday. Hit you with an ESPN stat.
That's like when they're like a team's undefeated on leap years. Like this team's never lost on February 29th.
Brother, it's a long time coming. I truly didn't watch the game. I went honestly, me and my girlfriend went to see Just Tom's show and then had dinner at a French restaurant. And I was just watching on my phone like, oh, they about to win. And then I got a bunch of text messages when they won. Thank God, because it started to get, people were treating me like there was a public death in my family. I was around the West Village last weekend, like before they won, wearing my Pistons jacket. Like I had at the in-season tournament, and truly, people just kept coming up to me like, "Man, you brave to wear that around." Like, oh, it's so I feel so bad for y'all. It's just like so many people just because I had Pistons apparel on. Like that's where it got to. Where it got to. I got so many people texting me when they won the game that I hadn't heard from in a minute.
It's like you just got married.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I felt that way for you. And you know what was wild? Like the ratings were up for games. Like people were watching Pistons games because they were like, "Man, can they lose again?"
Yeah, it's the most attention the Pistons have gotten in a decade because it became like it's national news. Oh, we got to see if they can be this bad again.
And the answer was usually yes.
Yes.
Maddie in the chat says the Pistons have as many wins as their G League team, which is 3-1 right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, hey, I read that article too. Okay.
But this is my thing. Is this like the most popping city to have like such a tanking season? No, it's not though. Because didn't Miami went like 10-72 or 11-71, right?
Yeah. Well, you're the city you're in right now. I mean, you guys did that for
oh my days, that was horrible.
Michael Carter Williams.
Yeah, oh my God, oh my days, it was terrible. Oh my God, how did I forget that? Holy cow!
Yeah, that team. And then Charlotte doesn't
Charlotte
count.
shit is insane. The Charlotte shit is insane.
Adam Morrison, baby, just
we gotta say the spotlight was on Detroit, and people were like, "Oh, is Cade trash?" And he was balling when they were watching. He started balling out. He had that game against the Celtics was amazing. Like, even though he got that Goaltend on Jason Tatum, I was like, "Oh, look at that!" Like, almost locking up Jason Tatum. It's like a fraction of a second late on that block.
Yeah, he's like, if we were gonna lose, it's not gonna be on me. Like, it's not. You just roll the Killian Hayes tape. It's not gonna be on me.
Hey, bro. Sometimes they cut to the bench when Killian Hayes is out there making mistakes, and Cade has the blankest face you could possibly have for a human. Just like,
they need to come out right after the trade deadline and have a press conference, whether Killian Hayes is on the team or not. And they just have to be like, listen, we did everything we could to try to raise his value so we could ship his ass out of here. Like, that's why we were playing him 42 minutes a game.
I've heard on podcasts, like even Bill Simmons mentioned, like, I don't know, Killian Hayes might be a sneaky high value on a different team guy. And that's amazing because I've been watching him for years. And like, it's getting to the point where Brian Scalabrine was openly making fun of him during the Celtics game because he threw so bad of a pass that Scalabrine was like, he just started laughing. It's like, you got to get Cade back into the game. The other announcer, like not Jordan Clarkson, what's his name? Jeff Teague on his podcast had a clip where he was just like, Killian Hayes, man. Ooh.
Jeff Teague is fantastic. I watch every single clip that gets. I've never listened to an episode of the podcast, but if they share a clip, I will consume it.
Yeah, the clips do it justice because I try to listen to a full one and I said, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
help my people, please. But let me tell you a story with the Pistons that I have, right? I'm like, what I do is I put a whole bunch of fucking little tabs and I watch a whole bunch of games at one time and I switch it, whatever's looking sexy. And I was like, oh shit, the Jazz is playing Pistons. This is like literally maybe a day ago, 2 days ago. Bro, all I do is go to my kitchen. Y'all was busting the Jazz ass. I'm dead serious. I go to my kitchen, make a shrimp, broccoli, walnut taco, bro.
Oh, that sounds great.
Thank you, bro. I'll be on my Carmi shit. Shout out to Bear. I go back into my living room, open up my MacBook. Y'all down by 6, dog. Like, yo, these motherfuckers can't have nothing.
It is funny in the last 6 minutes of a game, whoever the Pistons are playing, they turn into like the Jordan Bulls.
Even the Raptors, I might jump in with the stat here and say, but even in the Raptors game, didn't they score 20 points? Like,
and like the last 4 minutes. Yeah, it was insane. And last night, because for those that didn't watch the Jazz Pistons game, congrats on having just a life. But I was locked into that whole second half, and they were like, there was great basketball, not a ton of defense. There was about 300 points scored in the game, but like, there was, like Jordan Clarkson goes down, hits a big three. You're like, okay, game over. And then Bojan goes down. He hits a three. Now it's like 10 seconds left. Laurie hits a three. And then Alec Burks, who's turned into like Sweet Lou Williams, hits this like crazy running three. And I'm like, oh my God, what's this incredible basketball? And then they just got smoked in overtime.
That
but
was crazy.
It was a fun game.
Yeah. And what was the other one, Justin? The Magic and Kings?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
there's a lot of no defense yesterday.
It was 2K.
Yeah, I will say for the Pistons, I missed the game last night because I had a show, so I was just like, I'm not gonna watch this. So you were the one that clued me in, so I saw the end of it. Shout out to Bogdan for putting in a fight, finally playing a good game. But I watched the Rockets game after they won. I only watched the third quarter because I saw the Rocket that scored 47. I was like, what happened? My God, what an absolute dismantling of a team, brother. Sengun looked like Jokic, Olajuwon, Kobe.
That shit was disrespectful, right? It was borderline disrespectful.
Bro, he had a shot falling down over his head, one hand, nothing but net. James Wiseman was getting cooked, filleted, sauteed, whatever you want. It was so bad. It felt like Monty Williams hated James Wiseman.
It did. He was like, James, I am getting you sent to the G League tonight.
And you can see it on Sengu's face. He's just like, oh, I can do whatever I want.
Oh,
and that's not even mentioning Jalen Green just hitting like 30 footers. 30 footers because just Cade was bad on defense. Isaiah Livers. How are you in the NBA? That feels
bad.
Bro, it feels like hateful, but how is he in the NBA? Isn't he like statistically the worst starter in NBA history or something? Like worst rotation player?
Yeah.
Like this isn't a thing I'm making up. This is like an actual stat.
He's top 3. Like, how are you here right now?
I was joking. I like that that Houston game was a trap game for Detroit because they were coming off a win. They were feeling too strong.
Brother, it was a 4-point game at halftime. And they were down 30 by the end of the third quarter.
It was
This was crazy, man.
Also, Monty Williams had that all bench lineup in at the end of that third.
Oh, yeah.
And they scored 20 straight points.
Travel at a guy was saying Jalen Duren can board, though. Yeah, I do like Duren. I mean, Duren and Cade are nice.
For sure.
Jalen Duren is very clearly an NBA player.
Yeah.
Just like Cade, just like we thought Ausar was before Monty Williams said, I don't know, fuck you. And now he plays 10 minutes a game.
I don't know. He must have said something. Like something happened in practice. He must have did something. I don't know. But I don't know how you go from playing like 38 minutes a game and playing well. Like I know he had moments that weren't great, but like
he can't shoot, and I think they're trying to do more spacing, which is correct, but he started Isaiah Livers last night. I guess they almost won, but he started Isaiah Livers, brother.
Here we go.
No.
That's on God? That's on God? Nah.
Asur is horrible. Asur shouldn't be taking threes. That's the real thing.
Was it 15 for real though?
Yeah, I think that's right. Also, Bottom the Great Comedy said this is literally the only stream that takes the Pistons somewhat serious this season, and I'm here for it. That's who we're here for.
Man, let's get it. D-Town, boy, let's get it.
Look, they can tell you I'm a sicko. They'll just get a text message late at night or middle of the day, like rewatching. Look at this pick and roll defense. I've gotten deep.
And whenever there's a rewatch, at some point we get all caps Killian Hayes. And it was funny because last night I had switched off the game in overtime. They got up like 5, and I think you did text all caps Killian Hayes. And for a hot second, I was like, damn, Killian must have done something crazy and we're going to double overtime. And it was like, nope. It was like some crazy shot or something like that. And I was like, there we go. That's the Killian. One more Detroit thing, though. Bojan does look like a YMCA hooper, though.
100%.
That's like with even like how his socks are. Like everything about it, it's like you see that man walk in and you're like, well, he is going to give me buckets. Mm-hmm. He just looks like a professional YMCA hooper.
Yeah, for sure. He looks like the type of dude that will bust your ass on the court and just not say nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just be mad quiet and then it'll be like, good game. Thank you so much, man.
That's right. What do we want? Did anything else on Detroit? Do you feel was that cathartic? Do you feel good?
Man, I need them to win more. Yeah, I need more wings as well. You feel me? I need my people in D-Town to eat some chicken wings. You feel me?
Man, we just need to go on a little streak. All right, just a little one, so we can go and appropriately go start flaming the motherfuckers in San Antonio for being just as bad. They just spacing out their wins a little more. All right, that team is 5-28, and they I guess they have Wemby, so they have hope, but.
Yeah. Well, this is another natural transition here tonight. A couple weeks ago, I don't think we've talked about it on the show, but Kuzma tweeted something out when Detroit took Boston down to the wire. Kuzma's like, oh man, no one wants to be that team. And I was like, Kuzma, look in the mirror, brother. You are that team. You are on the Wizards. You guys are terrible.
You know what? This is going to sound crazy. I'd rather watch the Detroit Pistons than the Washington Wizards.
Oh, I can't.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there. Cause I'm like, yo, let me at least try it. Family. I don't know what they're doing over there. You know who's doing good though? I fuck with my man, what's his name? Corey?
Kispert?
Off the bench?
Yeah, Adam Pally?
Yes. No, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Solid off the bench. Everybody else, I'm gonna take this straight up from Mike Z. They gotta be drunk or something, dog. Because they just going up there just doing whatever. You know what I'm saying, bro? That shit looks insane.
I do kind of feel bad for Tyus Jones and Kyle Kuzma because they seem to be the only two. Like they're like, hey, we should run some sets. We should like run a play here, and then
like,
and then maybe they get like 6 points in the first like 2 minutes. They're like, all right, yeah, it's a good little pick and roll. And then Jordan Poole's like, what's up? It's tough. But speaking of Kuzma, let's pull up the All-Star game. The first round of voting came in, and honestly, this is how Trump became president. I think. Like, if we take,
I beg your pardon,
because look at the voting here. Look at the voting here on this. We got in the front court on the West, right? You see LeBron, KD, Jokic, AD, Kawhi. I actually had no problem with the front court in the West. Paul George, Şengün. Right? I don't. Is there anybody like blatantly we're missing here?
Hell no. For the West.
For the West. But now I want to get to the guards. Okay, so we got Luka, Steph, SGA, no problem. James Harden, number 4 is probably pretty high. Kyrie's played like 11 games. What the fuck is Klay Thompson doing on this list at 9? Klay Thompson's on a top 5. Well, he's top 10 on his team, but like 9. Where's Devin Booker?
Yo, nobody likes Devin Booker, bro.
I think that's what it is.
Bad Bunny got his goons on him, bro. It's over. Yeah, I think I'm fronting, bro. Google it.
It's insane that Devin Booker is not on this list.
Yeah, right?
And Austin Reeves is.
Bro, Hillbilly Kobe, come on. Let me, daddy, let's get this money.
I mean, Austin Reeves is probably ahead of Klay, right?
Yeah, in terms of player, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Klay.
Yeah.
It's a combo deal. It's a combo deal. That's what it is. People see Steph Curry and they're like, all right, Klay Thompson.
This is what I think is crazy. I think Anthony Edwards at 6 is insane. That's insane.
He should be 4 on this list, right?
Yes, that's insane. Like, what the no disrespect to actually full disrespect to James Harden and Kyrie Irving. They're dickheads, but it's like, come on, bro. First place in the West, doing his thing. Put him forward, bro.
And this is pedantic, but Kyrie Irving and Tim Hardaway. How is Luka a guard?
Right, he's 7'9" or whatever it is, right? Like, and he's like 245 pounds.
I know he's running the offense, but we ain't got to pretend he's a point guard. Right?
Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember when I was complaining about this shit in the group chat because I was trying to look up some college player? This shit said guard. I look up his height, 6'9". I'm like, yo, we got to stop doing this shit. Bro.
Like, what does that make me then?
I'm about to start telling motherfuckers I played a 5, bro. 5'7". I got the rebounds and everything, bro.
Yeah. I also like what De'Aaron Fox probably like looking around. Like, what do I got to do?
Bro.
Like, Ja Morant's played 5 games.
Bro, people just, bro, I seen a clip. I'm shitting you not. I'll send it to you or you can pull it up. This shit said Ja Morant dunked on Wemby. I clicked it instantly. My guys, fellas, he crossed him up to the left and just dunked it. Like, he didn't dunk on him, bro. He crossed to the left and dunked it. And I'm like, oh, people just love this man. Like,
it was like Ja dunked the ball when Wemby was playing.
Yeah, I was like, come on, bro. We got
to have a higher standard too when you're that tall for getting dunked on. When you're that tall and you get dunked on, you get dunked on. Like, it's through the body.
Yes.
That's dunking on a 7-footer. Anything else, you just dunk near him.
Absolutely. Yeah, you dunked around him. All right, so the East we've got, right, Giannis, Joel, Tatum, Jimmy Butler, who I think has played 9 games. You got Jaylen Brown. And this shit falls off quick. Bam, who's great. No disrespect to Bam.
No.
Mikal Bridges has been mid Bridges. He's not been great this season. You got Porzingis, and then the aforementioned Kyle Kuzma. What's going on?
Hey man, light-skinned people stick together, bro. Light-skinned people, y'all think I'm fronting, man. Light-skinned people love each other, bro. And he's handsome, and he on the internet, and he be rocking big pink sweaters, Kuzma's cool. We're gonna give him a vote because he's cool.
I joked earlier, and Justin, I don't know if you remember this. When we were in Vegas for the in-season tournament, there was this day there where you're like, if you vote for all-star players today with your NBA ID, it'll count as 3 votes. And I bet Kuzma, he's in the group chats, he's on WhatsApp, he's on the Facebook family thread, and he's like, hey, guys, we're voting today.
Wow. You just called Kuzma Zaza Pachulia, bro. Yeah. We gotta get that. We gotta get this to Kuzma, bro. He gonna have the full Draco for you. To call him Zaza is nuts, dog.
I mean, but then it got me thinking, like, and Steve, this is your take, right? Mm-hmm. Is there just nobody good in the East? Is that what's happening? Like, is Kuzma really a top 10 front court guy in the East right now?
I'm gonna come clean. I think the East been the church league since we started this podcast, and I think with the addition of like teams rising and more super teams in the West, they just got like worse. Because like I'm not gonna lie, like I think the first 5 dudes on the front court, I might change up the order. Those dudes deserve to be there. Yeah. But 6 through 9 is crazy. But 10, yes, sir.
Yeah, to me, I actually like. I think what it looks crazy is when you compare him to the West, right? The West just looks. It's like, yeah, I mean, Bam, I think deserves to be on there, and you're like, yeah, Porzingis is nice, Paolo's nice, and then it's like, well, that's going up against Şengün or Wemby or Paul George. It's like, man,
I'm not gonna lie, the Wemby shit is crazy. the Wemby shit is a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but
France got the votes in.
They have to, bro. They have to.
And then for the guards, yes, Hallie number 1. I look in the All-Star games in Indianapolis, so they stretched out
cooking.
Yeah,
my boy's a star, the biggest High School Musical fan with the ugliest jumpers a star, fellas. We gotta say it, bro. He's here, 24-12. My man is here now. Let's go.
And then it goes Dame. And I feel like Dame's
Dame. That's insane, bro.
I mean, I get he's making it, but well, come on. And then you got Trae Young, who Trae's been like putting up real nice numbers on a bad team, but
he's been crazy.
Donovan's fine, and then Maxi's been great. Brunson's been awesome. LaMelo, I mean, LaMelo hasn't played at all.
But LaMelo he's the younger generation's favorite player, so he's always gonna be on this list.
Shout out LaMelo.
Is there anybody that like, and I guess you both East or West, that you're like, how is this person not getting any votes?
I mean, you already mentioned Devin Booker.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. The only one I could think of is, I mean, Scotty Barnes has been pretty awesome this year.
Oh my God, that's a fact. That's a fact. Scotty's been better than Mikal. What the fuck going on?
I know.
Like, I totally forgot that. Yeah, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
Yeah, that was the only one that really. I mean, no Sabonis love either.
The fact that we got Victor over Sabonis is insane.
I know.
Yo, bro, what's going on?
Yeah, dude, we need who wrote Lady Bird?
Greta Gerwig.
We need Greta Gerwig to do a rock the vote in Sacramento.
Yo, I never thought I'd be doing a basketball podcast and we'll bring up Greta Gerwig. Yo, Greta Gerwig, shout out you. Hopefully you get the Oscar. You feel me?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, anybody else that we're missing. Travel had a guy in the chat says, "How about Zion?" I guess nobody. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's kind of wild that people were hitting Paolo Banchero over Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. Well, no, Jimmy's on.
Jimmy Butler. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay.
That would have been wild. Although, I mean, Jimmy, I feel like was barely played this year, but you want the stars there. I get it. Nobody's there to see Kuzma. Sorry, Kuz.
That's the new Zaza right there. Shout out.
And again, that'll just be for the starters, and then the coaches, I believe, will pick the rest. That's how the reserves are picked. So I bet a lot of the guys, like Booker, obviously will be on the team. Also, KD didn't make. Oh no, he did. I'm sorry, he's second.
Let's see. You know who it is? Oh, Jamal Murray.
Oh yeah, he missed. Oh no, what's the matter, Steve?
I don't think my man's ever gonna make the All-Star. I feel like that's somebody they just don't fuck with him, bro. I feel like he'll never make the All-Star game.
Like-
Shit's crazy.
Like after the year after the championship, you're not even top 10.
You get what I'm saying, bro? That shit is great. I don't know if he gotta like pull up gunpoint and be like, vote for me. Like it's insane, bro. I don't know what he gotta do.
He gonna drop the sequel.
Yo, Mike Z out of pocket. Oh my god,
Sir.
my man is out of pocket, man. Whoa, hey, Jamal, one day, bro.
Yeah, I'm almost embarrassed, but that joke has come up more times in the '89 Cavs history than I think any other running joke that we got.
Oh my god.
Oh man! All right, should we? Anything else on the All-Star game? I feel like my voice just went real high on that. My bad.
Are we going?
We can talk offline. We sprinkle some seats. Although I did start looking at flights. Flights aren't bad.
Flights were like $250 until last week. So
$250.
Oh, they jumped up, or
they jumped up to like $3 something. It's not that bad to get to Indianapolis.
Yeah, I didn't. I was looking, man. I should have pulled the trigger then, right before I went home for Christmas. I saw like 180 on a couple of them.
Oh my God.
But well, let's talk about it. We'll see what we can do. We put some feelers out.
Oh yeah,
we put some feelers out. All right, we got one more thing for tonight. Steve, what we got?
We are, since we're in a new year, we are going to draft the best players of last year, and that is including the performances, even in the end of the beginning of this season. You feel what I'm saying?
Calendar
year. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go third, and you guys could pick who's first between you two.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up. I made a couple notes. Yeah, Justin, you go. You take the number one.
I can't wait to hear Justin's number one pick. I'm gonna be vexed if you guys pick who I'm picking. I hope it's not
the best player over the last year.
Who do you think? Yeah.
Well, can we? It's how we interpret it, right?
Yeah, this is on for discussion and arguments and yelling. You know, man, Stephen A. Smith, Bayless, you know what we doing.
All right.
Look, man, Steve, I'm sorry, but I feel like if you're gonna go with the best player, you gotta go with the guy who just won his first championship, and I'm gonna take Nikola Jokic first.
I knew you were.
You got it.
I just want everyone to know: do I hate him that much? You guys never answered the question because a close friend of mine was scared to comment on him, and I'm like, do I hate him that much? I feel like I spread my hate equally.
Well, this was the same person though who also said that I was glazing Jokic at a party.
Yeah, well, no, he didn't say Jokic. He said the Denver Nuggets.
Oh, the Denver Nuggets, the entire city.
From 1 to 10, using the Pitchfork rating scale, how much is my hatred towards that man? I'm just curious.
I actually don't think it's hatred towards that man. I think it's hatred towards the fans.
Then, my man, you are incorrect. Trust me, you are incorrect.
All right, well that's 10. All right, so you're taking.
I didn't want to say it. But
oh my God! All right,
it's pretty. Yeah, look, it's about a bit of a cop out, but because especially since he definitely came into this year going on cruise control in the right lane. So, but you gotta give it to him for the first half of last year and winning the championship.
I disagree, but
all right. So I'm gonna go second. I'm gonna take I think this person's gonna be number one this time next year. But I'm gonna take him number 2. He won a medal, bronze medalist in the FIBA World Cup. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 30 points a game last season. First team All NBA last season. He's going to be top 3 MVP this year. Might actually win it. OKC, I said they were going to be a top 4 seed in the West. I think I was too low. I think they're going to be a top 2 in the West. So I'm giving it to SGA, and I think he's going to just flat out win this thing next year because he's like, even if he's got a comparable year to like Jokic or Embiid or whatever, it's just going to be much cooler for us to be like, dude, SGA, he's him. Because also the way he does it is so different than everybody else too. And he's just cool. Like the dude is cool. Like I'd be intimidated to be around him not because he's a hooper, but because I'm like, oh man, I can't hang. Like I feel like Justin, you'd be fine because you get the fashion sense. You get something. I feel like you could roll in those circles a little bit better than me. I want to be able to hang.
I don't think Justin and SGA will be friends because Justin hates Kobe.
Yeah, that's true. That could be a problem.
No, the coolness does not matter if you're not a fan of the Mamba. But also, fuck you, Mike.
I have many Kobe fan friends. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you hate Kobe more than I hate Jokic. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, you know what? Don't come for me. Your boy had a QuickTime.move file in the '96 dunk contest on his Dell laptop, Dell computer back in the day. Okay, I respect it. I respect it. I was gonna pick SGA, so fuck Mike Z.
Oh.
But this is who I think is the best, and I think this man he woke up this year and he picked violence, and things was getting better in his city. His city's a little gritty. Sometimes it get a little chaotic over here. Sometimes it might get a little cheesy with some steak. But if you look up my man's numbers, 35 and 12 cooking. They were saying the other MVP was a makeup Oscar. Are you crazy? Are you insane? We don't need Harden. My man is eating, selling his crib. Why? He got a bigger crib because the checks is bigger and the team is bigger and the team is better. The process is going to be the second MVP, and that's my first pick because he's crazy. Now, it's a snake draft. And my man, hold on. And my man's gonna need someone to give him the rock. And this is person who I think is top 5 in the NBA. But everybody want to say this about his team and this about his game. We talking about what he doing on the court. Now he got the little soccer headband. It's crazy. The soccer headband is activated full Luka. We gonna see some stupid shit in the playoffs. Give me Luka Doncic at the 1, Embiid at the 5. I'm telling you, my team cooking. And my team called fuck Jokic. You feel me?
No, that's great. I like you got 2 guys. Well, no, that's not true. Luka gets out of the second round one time. I was just thinking, like, I like that Embiid's got that house. He could be able to use it right around.
No, Mike Z, if you're telling me Embiid's not the best right now, you're bugging.
No.
He's not the best. Fuck the second round.
I had Embiid third. I had it. You had him too. You had SGA, right? Number 1.
I was gonna pick Embiid first, then SGA.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
I had him. I had just flipped the other way. All right, so I'm up. I'm up again.
Yeah.
All right. I hate that this is my pick. I hate it in my heart. I hate it. But listen, he's the first ever in-season tournament champion.
Oh my God.
He broke the all-time scoring record in this calendar year. He took the 7 seed to the Western Conference Finals. This guy is my age. That's the 39-year-old. Whatever the celebration thing that he does. LeBron washed King James.
I love it. Hey, look, I love these drafts. It's very personal. Mike was like, he's my age. He's on my team. This is his Taj Gibson.
Yo.
Oh, give me LeBron.
Nice. Okay. Well, here I'm gonna go real quick. We gotta players age poorly in the NBA, and like usually you fall off during your career, but this guy has seemingly only gotten better. He revolutionized the game of modern basketball, and he's also my age. So puts a head together. I am taking Steph Curry.
That's a good pick.
The best thing Justin's ever said or done on this podcast.
That's a good pick. A good pick.
Steph Curry, it's not fun to hate on him. It's just like, man, this is amazing. I hope he keeps making shots for 10 more years. Like it's beautiful.
It is. It's fun. You can't get mad at that. All right, you get a second pick. One more round, or there and back. I don't know how you want to do it.
You would know better than me, Mikey.
Let's see. Well, let's see what I got left on my list.
Let's do your there and back. So
there and back. Yeah.
All right. You might think this is wild, but I think we gotta give respect to the young guard of the league. I guess he's not young anymore, but I would say the premier shooter or shooting guard in the league, a guy who, at one point during the playoffs could not miss. And this year, his team is having injury problems, but as soon as they're healthy, it's over. And nobody can guard this man one-on-one. I'm zigging. I'm taking Devin Booker.
I thought
you
crack. Yeah, you smoke
crack. Yeah, I'm thinking Devin Booker. Devin Booker high.
I
should get Devin Booker high.
Up until you said his name, I was like, Jimmy Butler's a good pick.
Yeah, you smoke crack. I love Devin Booker, but there's a lot of people that can play basketball right now.
All right, I want to go
best shooting guard in the league.
So I got 2 picks left, right? So we'll go. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna save. All right. I'm gonna take this one. Who again? Now he's going like I don't know what pick we're on, like 10 or whatever. This time next year is probably a top 3, top 5 pick. All right. Currently the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, the best player on Team USA, gives the coolest interviews. Ant-Man. Ant-Man is awesome. Yeah, let's get a clap. Let's get a clap for Ant-Man. Ant-Man is awesome. I want him on my team. He's made Karl Anthony Towns like fine to be around. You know what I mean? And that in itself, a lot of points for that. A lot of points.
Okay. Now that's a good pick. Now,
wait, what's going on in the chat? By the way, what happened? What did I miss? Mikey Zacks is Armenian, so he's black. What's going on?
Oh my God!
What's going on?
My man from Netherlands got behind.
What's going on?
He's smoking on the Ajax pack, boy.
I don't know if I missed some context.
Nah, he's using that he's using that Kardashian logic.
Nah, he gotta be gone right now. Yo, check me. Let's
get back.
I'm gonna pick somebody that both of y'all hate, and I don't know why y'all hate him. And this is all I'm gonna say. When this dude wins the championship, they're gonna be slobbing on his knob, giving the Gok 3000, and everything's gonna change. This man is solid. Got the jumper, got the crossover, the post up, could bang it on you. Got the dog in him, Big Zero, Mr. Irish Drake, young clam chowder at the 3 on my team. Bro, who really fucking with my team right now? Luka, Tatum, and Embiid?
Oh no, yeah.
Come on, bro.
Wait. Who hates Tatum? We don't hate Tatum, do we?
I'm saying crazy. Don't test me right now. Y'all
I don't hate Tatum. I get disappointed at his shot selection.
Yeah.
Well, he's boring. I don't know if boring. What?
That's an actor, yeah. But that's
bro.
Yeah, it's a Subway actor.
Bro,
the Subway commercial is ass. We can agree on that.
It sounds like y'all was talking about his game. I think Tatum is fire. Tatum is top 5. That's serious.
Yeah, he's right. 5 or 6. Like I think the 5's crazy this year. I know you don't have Jokic in the top 5, so that's probably why.
Why would I ever?
That's why. Yeah, Tatum. Common man. I hate Tatum. I like the hand raising that. Oh no, Tatum. That is a fire start. That's a fire start for you. All right, you got one more.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got one more pick. Oh, damn, I didn't even remember. Oh, hold on. Come on. We got disrespectful.
Yeah,
we got disrespectful. We got a little disrespectful. So hold on, let me just give you the story. When I was young, I started watching ball around 99. My dad, he said that the Spurs are called the Twin Towers because you got 2 dudes at 7 foot. And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So I'm about to make the new Twin Towers. And I'm gonna pick somebody straight out of a little town known for PBR. They're known for the Butter Burger and a lovely show called Joe Pera Talks to You. If you don't watch that show, you're an idiot. Go watch the show. It's in Milwaukee. You feel me? And I'm picking none other than Giannis, the young buck at the 4. Come on, bro.
That is crazy that he hadn't been picked yet.
Because y'all smoke crack.
Yeah.
Booker, Jokic, y'all smoke crack.
Don't put Jokic in that part.
I get it.
Booker is crazy. You're right. Wait, hold on. That is a great pick. You have the best team. Like if you're gonna go out there and play some basketball right now, you have the best team. But to me, success is I think money can be a barometer for success. For having a solid year, the amount of income helps determine if it's been a successful year or not. And my last pick didn't just collect one check. He collected 2 checks. From both the Phoenix Suns and the Detroit Pistons. My last pick, head coach Monty Williams. Monty Williams. Monty Williams rigged the game.
Yo. At this point, we just getting crazy. We just saying whatever, bro. You heard the team, you heard the roster. You're like, yeah, fuck it.
I can't compete with that.
Nah, Steve, you just don't respect the scammer like Mike.
Yeah, man. I came up in the NBA Top Shot world. All right, I see. It's all about collecting bags, and Monty's got suitcases.
He made them bag. He made an owner bag him to become coach and then get the highest contract in the history of the NBA, and then immediately broke the record for losses in a row.
He lit a cigar and he said, "Not only am I getting paid, Alec Burks, would you like another paycheck?"
20 games into the season, he publicly said, "Oh yeah, I think we're learning that we need to have spacing out there." An NBA head coach
in 2024.
2024. Oh, I think we're learning that spacing is important to the game of basketball.
I'll be honest, Steve, when you gave me this prompt, that was the first name I thought of. I don't know why. I was like, oh yeah, of course, the top 5 or whatever. And then I was like, Monty Williams, he won. All right, you got last pick, Justin. Take us home.
All right. Let's see if I get. I'm gonna get somebody who, there's been talk that I don't respect this man, but I disagree. And if you're gonna go best players, I'd argue maybe he's not. If you take the totality of the year, like from January to December, maybe he's not always showing up. But when it comes playoff time, when it's late April to June, he shows up. And I respect the king who collects a check and it only shows up to perform when it really matters. I'm taking Jimmy Butler. Shout out to Jimmy Butler. I've come back. I've come around. We're not expending unnecessary energy in the dregs of March, or like we're not trying in April, December. Nah, just Jaime Jaquez gets the ball. I'm gonna chill out here in South Beach and do these brand deals. And then when the playoffs come, I'm suddenly averaging 30 and 10.
Yeah.
And he's now getting Jaime Jaquez paid. Yep. He's getting also Maddie just said Jimmy Butler, the reverse Embiid. That ain't right. That ain't right.
That's funny, dog. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh man, that was
great. You talk about a team. I don't know. Like you put Jimmy Butler with Steph Curry, Devin Booker, and Jokic.
That's a solid squad. I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, Ant-Man, SGA, Monty Williams. Like, come on.
Yo, who's you really gonna pick though?
The rest of the guys I had written down were, where is it? I had Halliburton written down.
That's who I was about to pick at the 2.
Yeah, you know who I wanted to give some love, who I wanted to really pick, but Lauri Markkanen. Like I just like that. Everybody gave up on this dude, and now he's an all-star that wants to play in Utah. I mean, that's he seems just happy. He's like happy with his life, and I'm like, man, that's great. I like Lauri. I'm happy for him. And he survived the military, right? I forgot he he
did military, sir.
Yeah, he was like, sir. Sorry, guys. I gotta go to war. And I'll be back.
Military. He would. The federal government wasn't really having to do nothing.
That's true. Honorable mention, Mac McClung.
Hey, shout out to a man who can continuously get into NBA events despite not getting into the NBA.
Yo, Mac, I think you might live right around the corner from me. If you're watching this or you hear me speaking very loudly, just go to Europe, China, get the bag. Because this G League shit, League shit is not getting you paid, bro. Because your highlights over there, it's gonna be gonna be legendary. You feel me?
Wait,
Yeah, it's the same way as how I pivoted from wanting to be on TV to YouTube. And you can still, that's all you need to do, Mac. That's all you need to do.
Wait, can you share that Adam
Adam, I think Adam's lost. We haven't said defensive rating. I don't think.
I think you're watching the wrong stream. You're listening to the wrong podcast. This isn't. We're not mentioning Torian Prince, if only for jokes. Like we're not breaking that down. That's not a name that's coming up.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can't.
They also talk D'Angelo Russell crazy, bro. Crazy. Bro.
But I do love the idea that they have the same defensive rating, though. I do love that. I like any that what a detriment to someone's game being like, oh, you think you can play? You get the same defensive rating as D'Lo. That's good.
Hey man, we got it. Just an aside before we get off. I think I've said this, but man, LeBron is like the Lakers jersey is such like a classic like aesthetic, and because of LeBron, some of the wildest players have worn it over the last 3 to 4 years. Man, it's really insane. And like 30 years from now, somebody can find a Torian Prince Lakers jersey like, that exists.
Oh, yo,
there should
the jersey is nuts, bro.
Right?
That would actually be like a funny wing in the Hall of Fame of like just like jerseys that played with LeBron.
Oh my day, yo! You remember Jamario Moon?
Yeah,
crazy. Candace Parker's brother is great.
Yeah.
Hey, European legend though.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's a good one. That's probably
husband.
Yeah.
Daniel Gibson. What the fuck was going on?
Yeah, Boobie Gibson's another good one. Eric Snow, right? Didn't they play together at one point?
Yeah, Eric Snow started.
Yeah.
Over there.
Eric Snow played with LeBron and AI.
That's fucked up.
Right?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up for real.
Oh, so I know we're just naming dudes now. JJ Hickson.
Oh my god! I forgot he existed. That's crazy.
Oh my
god!
Because that was like that's probably like 15 years ago, and in fantasy basketball, it's like, dude, JJ Hickson's gonna be a guy, man.
Oh my god! Yo, you took me back, Mike. I forgot that motherfucker was alive, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man. That's a fun idea. We should just end the show every week doing that. Just like name 3 other LeBron.
Remember some guys. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey man, Damian Jones is nuts.
Yeah.
Damian Jones is nuts. At the 2, and he's like 6'1". Yo, bro, Mike Brown smoked something crazy.
Wait, did JJ Redick play with him?
LeBron? No,
I don't think so.
Nah, he was on the Magic, Bucks, Clippers, Philly,
Sixers.
Pelicans,
Mavericks.
He never played with him.
I don't think so.
That's my favorite player. They'll try to sun me.
I do love JJ. All right, boys, this is great. Steve, you want to get us out? Oh wait, do we have anything going on? Anything we need to like throw?
I just want people to know, man. The Jokic hate is not that serious. You can come up to me talk about Jokic. You can come up to me talk about basketball. I love talking about basketball. I just don't think he's the best basketball player, and I don't think he's an interesting man. That's fine. Tom Brady. He does his thing. I don't think he's an interesting man. Same thing with your boy. Don't be scared to talk to me. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, I don't think Tom Brady's interesting either. So I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Justin, you got anything going on?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, I guess I dropped the poster, but like if you're just announcing, like if you're around New York on February 10th, I will be doing a half-hour stand-up comedy with my buddy Ash Diggs at Pine Box Rock Shop in Bushwick, Brooklyn.
There we go.
Holy shit.
If you want to see me do a half hour and you're in New York in mid-February, holla at me. You can find tickets at jaycatch.com, JAYCATCH.com.
Yeah.
Doing a half hour. First time doing it. So excited. Yeah.
What'd you say? Is February 10th? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Saturday?
Send me that link. I'll pull up.
Hell yeah. Lunar New Year, too. That's huge. Sorry, I don't know. That was just what was on the calendar. I opened up. I was like, "Oh, do I have anything on the 10th? Let me put this down right now before I forget." It said Lunar New Year all day, and I was like, "All right, yeah, dude."
We both were looking like, huh?
We're gonna do a live show too sometime this spring. in New York. So if there are any local Cavs in the tri-state area, come hang. We'll do this again. But yeah, we'll be back. I think normally we do Wednesdays, right? But this week was shitty for me. But I think next Wednesday, we back next Wednesday.
I'm free. I'm with it.
Let's do it. All right, you want to get us out of here, Steve?
You just listened to 89 Cavs, the best basketball podcast in the world. This is Mike. That's Justin. May all your endeavors go well, and may all your jump shots be wet like water. Stay up like a hard dick. You heard me.